Call Kurtis investigates a new way to possibly steal your keys and break into your home.
Online locksmiths allow you to copy a key with the snap of a camera. We call on Kurtis Ming with how this could open the door to your home.
Well, after this story, you just might want to think twice about where you keep your keys. It's unnerving to some, especially those who are victims of break-ins.
The glass was just shattered all throughout here.
Surveillance video shows the burglar in a white shirt running from Claire Tan and Kevin Kamai's house. Then the getaway car speeds down the street.
I'm still trying to get over it.
The burglar went straight for the jewelry box in the bedroom. What was in that jewelry box that meant so much to you?
Probably my engagement ring and my grandma's stuff. I'm not gonna see those things again.
Leaving these parents of two young girls heartbroken.
Even their baby teeth was in there.
Why would somebody want to do this? To us, to our family, like, what did we do?
And now word, it may be easier than ever for burglars to get into your house right through your front door. Snapping a picture of your keys and uploading them to a cyber locksmith. So I'm going to take a couple keys right off my key ring and see what happens. It requires a picture of the front of my house key, then the back. I then upload the images to keysduplicated.com and pay $6 with a credit card. That's it. And in 3 to 5 days. So it's here. We just got it. Just like that, we're in my house.
We're the safest option around.
You heard him right. Jordan Meyer, co-founder of Keys Duplicated, thinks his company is safer than a traditional locksmith because he requires a credit card with a name on it, which is traceable instead of cash many locksmiths accept. How do you make sure the bad guys aren't copying keys?
We make sure that you take a picture of the front and the back of the key so you can't be, using a telephoto lens and spotting a key on a table.
Which he admits won't stop a bad guy, but makes it harder. We wanted to know if they'd copy this one. This key right here, it says do not duplicate. But 3 days later, we've got a copy of this key too. And it works getting into this apartment. So how does Myers explain copying a key that says do not duplicate?
There's actually no legal standing that says you shouldn't.
We check state law, and he's right. Duplication is prohibited when a key is stamped do not duplicate and includes the originator's company name and telephone number. Sure, our key says do not duplicate, but there is no company name or phone number on it. Should locksmiths be making copies of these types of keys?
We don't condone that.
The Society of Professional Locksmiths, Barry Campbell, also disagrees the cyber locksmiths are safer. He thinks they've made it where seeing a key is just as much of a risk as handing it to someone.
You need to protect your keys, not leave them out of sight for any length of time.
Like when you get your oil changed, go to a full-service car wash, or hand your keys to a valet.
It's scary.
Kevin and Claire plan to keep their keys close.
My family's like, they're scared now to be home.
They've added surveillance cameras.
Who can do the splits?
Doing what they can to protect their family from the bad guys.
This is a game to them. And unfortunately, we're part of that game. And it sucks.
And right now, the company is only doing house keys. With all these data breaches, I asked what they're doing to safeguard the keys and address information customers send in, and they tell me addresses are deleted as soon as the order is fulfilled. They admit they hold on to the images of the keys in case you want to copy down the road, but they will delete those pictures, they say, if you ask.
So what can you do to protect yourself?
Well, you may want a high security locker key or a restricted locker key, and as you saw in the story, if you have a key that says do not duplicate, it also needs to have the name and the number of the originator that made that key. You might want to try that. One thing I should point out, there is one key we tried to get made that did not work. It was one we downloaded straight off the internet. We photoshopped it and flipped it around so it looked like we had both sides of the key, but the reality was we only had one side, and it did catch it and it rejected that key.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good.
All right, if you have something you want us to investigate, let us know about it. You call our hotline Monday through Friday, 916-374-1343, or better yet, go to our website, cbs13.com/callkurtis, and fill out our form.